ጤና ይስጥልን። እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ። ዛሬ ሂሳብ በአማርኛ የተባለውን ፕሮግራማችን ይዘን ቀርበናል። Maths in Amharic። በዚህ ሌሰን understanding linear equations እንማራለን። ሂሳብ በአማርኛ understanding linear equations. So the first thing we have to do is to understand what is a linear and what is equation. ሁለቱን ጥያቄዎች ከመለስን ሊኒየር ምንድነው ኢኩዌሽን ምንድነው የሚለውን ከመለስን መንደርደሪያ ይሆነናል ማለት ነው። መጀመሪያ ሊኒየር ማለት arranged or extended along a straight or nearly straight line. In other definitions, it means a progressing from one stage to another in a single series of steps. ለምሳሌ አንድ ብርቱካን 25 ሳንቲም ቢሆን ሁለት ብትገዙ 50፣ ሶስት ብትገዙ 75፣ አራት ብትገዙ አንድ ብር እያለ ይቀጥላል። So that is a linear progression. If you buy one orange for 25 cents, or if it is 25 cents, then if you buy two, it's going to be 50. If you buy three, it's going to be 75 cents, and if you buy four, it's going to be $1. So, let know you are progressing with a 25 cents for each orange you are acquiring. That's what linear is. The growth is linear. Equation is a statement that asserts the equality of two expressions. ሁለት ኤክስፕሬሽኖችን እኩል መሆናቸውን የሚናገር አረፍተ ነገር it's equation. ኢኩዌሽን ማለት የማቴማቲክስ አረፍተ ነገር ማለት ነው። የሂሳብ አረፍተ ነገር በኢኩዌሽን ይገለጻል። እና የሂሳብ አረፍተ ነገር የሚገለጸው ለምሳሌ 2 + 2 = 4 ካለ 2 + 2 is 4. That means 2 + 2 is a subject, the is equal to is a verb, and 4 is the object or ተሳቢ የምንለው ነው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ኢኩዌሽን የሂሳብ አረፍተ ነገር ነው እና ምንድነው a statement that asserts the equality of two expressions. ሁለት ኤክስፕሬሽኖችን እኩል መሆናቸውን የሚናገር አረፍተ ነገር ነው ነው የሚለው እና እዚህ ጋር ምን ይዞ መጣ? expression የሚለው መጀመሪያ expression ምንድነው? Expression is a finite combination of symbols that is well formed according to a well established rule depending on the context. ለምሳሌ አንዱ ስሙኒ ነው ግን ይሄ አረፍተ ነገር አይደለም። የሂሳብ አረፍተ ነገር አይደለም። ኢኳል ቱ የሚል ነገር የለውም። አንዷ ስሙኒ ብቻ መሆኑን ነው የተናገረው። ወይም if it says buy one get one free, ያ ማለት ምንድነው? half off ማለት ነው። For instance, if the price is $20, if it is half off, you get it for $10. But when it says half off, that's just an expression. It's not a mathematical statement or a sentence. It's not an equation. So when we say expression, it could be x + 2, 3x + 4, -x, -x - 4. It's not complete sentence. But when you say equation, you will have equal sign and two expressions on either side of the statement. So you'll have 5 is equal to 4 + 1 is equal to 5, right? That's a true statement. 5 እኩል ነው 4 ሲደመር 1 እውነት ነው። ኢኩዌሽን የምንለው እውነት ሲሆን ነው። y is equal to 4x minus 5 ካለን ይሄ ኦፕን ኢኩዌሽን ነው። ለእያንዳንዱ x ሌላ y ቫልዩ ያለው x 1 ቢሆን 4 ጊዜ 1 ሲቀነስ 5 ኔጌቲቭ 1 ያ የy ቫልዩ ይሆናል። እና እንደሚለው solve this equation ካለን ይሄን አረፍተ ነገር እውነት የሚያደርገውን ፈልጉ። that means you have to find the numbers that will make this statement true ነው የሚለን ማለት ነው። if we say y is equal to 4x minus 5, you have to find all the numbers that will make this statement true. ታርጌታችሁ እሱ ነው የሚሆነው። y is equal to minus 6x plus 7, the same thing. You have to multiply x by negative 6 and then add 7 to it to get what y is. That means you have to calculate to get what the y is based on x. You have to know what x is first to get what y is. ለምሳሌ if you want to buy 2 shirts and each of them costs you $6, so you have to pay $12. But if you decided to buy 5 of them, you have to pay $30. So that's what a variable is. Let's take an example. Let's say there is a store, they have a sale today. And the sale, it says, today for all purchases of 2 or more items, you'll get a $10 discount. So the price of each shirt is $25 for a shirt, for a pair of trousers, $20, and for a blouse, it's $23. So how do you express this into an equation? So to change this into an equation, what are the givens? The givens is a $25 shirt. That means if you buy 2 shirts, it's going to be $50. If you buy 3 shirts, it's going to be $75. A pair of trousers, if you buy 1 pair of trouser, it's going to be $20. If you buy 2, it's going to be $40. How about the blouse? If you buy 1, it's going to be $23. If you buy 2, it's going to be $46. But we don't know what the number is, so we have to come up with a formula to express this. So if anybody buys 1 item only, they just pay the price, so there is no discount. So we don't have to worry about that one. What we have to worry about is, how about if they buy 1 of each, or 2 from one, and 1 from another, and 3 from the other? So we have to find a formula that will give us the correct answer all the time. It's called modeling. It's similar if you build a house. You have to know how many roofs you need or how many sidings you need. All that have to be calculated just like this one. So let's find a good formula. So the total price is going to be 25 times S. S stands for the number of shirts you buy. And plus 20 times T. T stands for the number of trousers you buy. And 23 times B. For the number of blouses is B. Then after you calculate this, you take the $10 discount to get your total price. Let's take one example. If you purchase only 2 pairs of trousers, but nothing else, that means your S is 2, your T is 0, your B is 0. So you just substitute all that into your formula above. So you have 25 times 2 plus 20 times, you didn't buy anything, so 0, plus 23 times 0 minus 10. Since you already bought 2, you have to get your discount. So 25 times 2 is 50 minus your $10, you'll get a $40. So remember here, you have a domain. That means the value of S, T, and B. So they come from, since they count, you use whole number. Remember, the set of whole numbers, they start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes on. And remember, there's also a range. Range is your results, TP. Your total price is going to be from a range of, it can't be 0 because you have to buy at least 2. So it's going to be any number, any whole number that's greater than 0. That's how we describe our TP or total price. So here, your TP, S, T, and B are variables. Depending on what S, T, and B, your value for TP will be different. So this is an example. ጥሩ ምሳሌ ነው ብዬ የምገምተው ይሄ ለእያንዳንዱ ሸርት 25 ብር ከሆነ በገዛ ነው የሸርቶች ልክ ኤስን 25 ብር እናባዛለን። አንድ ከሆነ በአንድ፣ ሁለት ከሆነ ሁለት። ሱሪም እንደዚሁ ቲ ለሱሪ ነው 20 ሲባዛ በሱሪ ዋጋ ወይም ብላውሱ ሹራቡ 23 ሲባዛ በብላውስ number of blouses will give you the total price after you subtract 10 10 ከቀነሳችሁ በኋላ ማለት ነው። ይሄ ምን ይሰጣል ማለት ነው? ሰራተኛ ብትቀጥሩ ማድረግ የሚገባቸው እዚች ውስጥ ሰብስቲቲዩት እያደረጉ ወይም ካልኩሌተርም ከሆነ 25 ሲባዛ በኤስ ለሸርት 25 ሲባዛ 20 ሲባዛ በቲ ለትራውዘር 23 ሲባዛ በቢ ፎር ብላውስ አድርገው መልሱን ያገኛሉ ማለት ነው። Okay, that's enough for that. Let's try to understand more linear equations. So let's take some examples from the mathematics perspective. So equation is equal to x. Y is equal to x. Y is equal to 2x. Y is equal to 5 minus 4x. And y is equal to minus 3x plus 2. እነዚህን ምሳሌዎች ወስደን እናጠናቸዋለን። Let's study these equations. When we say linear equations, what do we mean? So there is a relationship between x and y. We have x and y here. So they have some kind of relationship. That relationship on the first equation where it says y is equal to x. በመጀመሪያው ጥያቄ y equal to x በሚለው y እና x ግንኙነት አላቸው። ኤክስን አወቅን ማለት y እናውቃለን። እስቲ ለኤክስ የተወሰኑ ቁጥሮችን ምሳሌ እንውሰድና ከዚህ በኋላ y ማን እንደሆነ ለመናገር እንሞክራለን። ለምሳሌ x -2 ቢሆን ወይም x -1 ቢሆን ወይም x 0 ቢሆን ወይም x 1 ቢሆን ወይም x ደግሞ 2 ቢሆን እነዚህ ናቸው እንግዲህ የx ምሳሌ ወሰድነው። እነዚህን 5 ቁጥሮች በመውሰድ የy ቫልዩ ማን ነው የሚለውን እናገራለን። በዚህ ጥያቄ መሰረት ግን y እና x እኩል ናቸው። ያ ማለት y አወቃችሁ ማለት በቀጥታ x አወቃችኋል። Since y and x are equal, as soon as you know what x is, you know what y is. Since they are equal. So if x is -2, y is -2. If x is -1, y is -1. If x is 0, definitely y is 0 also. If x is 1, y is also 1. If x is 2, y is also 2. Since they are the same thing. Equal means whatever you say x is, y is also. But this is not enough. This is not the answer. This is just a sample of the answers. Because still we can have x4, x5, x6, x7, x8, x9, or we can have in the negative x is equal to -100, x is equal to -200. So to answer this, we use a coordinate plane to express our answer. And usually this equation is called a line equation. That's why we say linear line equation. If you take that linear, it's called a line equation. So we are studying line equation. So once we take the sample, how do we plot that into a coordinate plane? Sample ከወሰድን በኋላ ምንድነው የምናደርገው? በኮኦርዲኔት ፕሌን ላይ ያንን ላይን ፕላት ማድረግ ነው። ያ ፕላት ነው የኛ የጥያቄያችን መልስ የሚሆነው ለሊኒየር ኢኩዌሽን። So since the growth is easy, so we just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4x, 1, 2, -1, -2, -3, -4, 5, -5 for x again, and on the y-axis we use 1, 2, 4, and -1, 2, -4. Next, let's find at least 3 points. 2 is enough, but I usually do 3. Let's find at least 3 points and connect those 3 points using a straight line. So all you have to do is, when it says 0, it is 0. So you mark 0, 0 with your red pen or pink pen or green pen. When it is 2, it is also 2. When x is 2, y is also 2. When it is 2, let's say again, it is 2. When it is 0, it is 0. And when it is -2, it is -2. So we have 3 data points or points on the coordinate plane, and let's connect them with a line. So we did connect them with a line. This equation, the equation of the line is equal to y is equal to x. You have to give the name like that, otherwise people will not understand it easily just by looking at it. So you have to always give the name of the line. The line's name is y is equal to x. So የላይኑን ስም መስጠት አለብን ማን እንደሆነ ለመግለጽ ማለት ነው። በጣም ቀላል ነው። ምንድን ያደረግነው? ቴብል ሰራን። ከቴብሉ ላይ ነጥቦቹን ኮኦርዲኔት ፕሌን ላይ ማርክ አደረግን። እነዛን አትሊስት 3 ጥሩ ነው። 3ቱን ኮኔክት አደረግነው በስትሬት ላይን። That is your equation, line equation for y is equal to x. እስቲ ተመልከቱት። የመጀመሪያ ስራችን ቴብል ሰራንለት። ከቴብሉ በኋላ ኮኦርዲኔት ፕሌኑ ላይ ማርክ አደረግነው። ከዛ በኋላ አሁን ደግሞ እስቲ ሁለተኛውን ምሳሌ እንመልከት። ከቀደም ከደረደርናቸው ኢኩዌሽኖች ውስጥ y is equal to 2x የሚለው ይሄ ምንድነው? ደብል እየሆነ ነው የሚሄደው ማለት ነው። It's going to be doubled for every x, y is twice of that. Still, our domain is going to be real number, and our range is going to be also real number, since they have a one-to-one relationship. For every x from a real number, there is a y from real number. እሺ አሁን ሁሌ የምናደርገው we have to create our table። ሁሉ ጊዜ ሰንጠረጃችንን እንሰራለን። ለእያንዳንዱ x ምን y እናገኛለን የሚለው ለየትኛው ፎርሙላ y is equal to 2x ለሚለው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ እንደቀደሙ አሁንም 5 ምሳሌዎች እንወስዳለን። -2 -1 0 and 2. So እነዚህ ወስዶ ኢኩዌሽን ውስጥ በማስገባት y is equal to 2 times x ካለ x -2 ከሆነ -2 times 2 is -4, -2 times -1 is -2, 2 times 0 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So ምንድን ያደረግነው? እያስገባን በሁለት አባዛ ነው። እያንዳንዱን በሁለት ስናባዛው -4, -2, 0, 2 and 4 አገኛል። Now let's put this onto the coordinate plane. On the coordinate plane we have the x-axis and the y-axis. Then we have to find the 3 points that we want to plot. አይደለም? So let's number them first and then find the coordinates. So የመጀመሪያው when it says 2, it says 4. Another one, when it says 0, it's also 0. So that is at the origin. So both of them are 0, both y and x. And another example is -2 and -4. So now we have 3 examples. Let's join them in a line. In this line, the equation is called 2x. So that's it. Y is equal to 2x. This is your equation of y is equal to 2x on a coordinate plane. Okay, let's continue to the third equation. Y is equal to 5 minus 4x. That means you will multiply x by -4 and then you add 5. xን በኔጌቲቭ 4 አባዝተን 5 በመደመር y እናገኛለን ነው የሚለን። ይሄኛው ዶሜናችን still real number ነው። So let's take our table down here. ቴብላችንን እንሳልና ለእያንዳንዱ x what is the y value ብለን እንጠይቃለን። For each x, we have to find y when 5 minus 4x is equal to y. So now let's take values of -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 for x. Then we'll calculate what y is based on the formula given 5 minus 4x. So if x is 0, minus 4 times 0 is 0, plus 5 is 5. When x is 1, minus 4 times 1 is -4. 5 minus 4 is 1. When x is -2, what do we have? -4 times -2 is +8, plus 5 is 13. When it says -1, -1 times -4 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Yes, 9. And then when it says +2, -4 times 2 is -8. 5 minus 8 is -3. So on this side, I was making ready the coordinate plane. So let's plot all our results to our coordinate plane. We said when it's 0, when x is 0, y is 5. When x is 1.25, y was 0. I'll show you how I found that. And when x is 2, y is -3. So that's what we plot there. Y is equal to 5 minus 4x. So this is how I found the value of x when y is 0. That means we were looking for the x-intercept, where x intercepted by the line, the x-axis. So when y is 0 is equal to 5 minus 4x, then minus 4x will go to the other side of the equation, which become 4x is equal to 5. and x is equal to 5/4, which is 1.25. So when x is 1.25, y is 0. So that's the middle point there you see. Okay, let's see our last sample equation here. This equation is y is equal to minus 3x plus 2. Still our domain is real number. That means x is in real number, or x is an element of the real number, and the range is also an element of the real number. Okay. Just like earlier, we'll plot our table. ጠረጴዛችንን ሰንጠረዣችንን እንስራና በሰንጠረዣችን ለእያንዳንዱ x value we'll find the y value. For each x we'll find what y is. Using the formula y is equal to minus 3x plus 2. So let's take our 5 sample numbers. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Just remember, this is just a sample. So sometimes you have to take a bigger number than smaller numbers. For instance, if the x coefficient is something between 0 and 1, then you have to take a bigger numbers like 0, 2, 4 or 0, 5, 10, something like that. So let's see what our results are. Minus 3x times 0 is minus 0 plus 2 is 2. If you use 1 times minus 3 is minus 3 plus 2 is negative 1. If you use 2 times minus 3 is minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4. The same way on the other side, minus 3 times minus 1 is positive 3, plus 2 is 5, minus 3 times minus 2 is plus 6, plus 2 is going to be 8. So now, let's plot this into the coordinate plane. Here is our coordinate plane. We have x and y values. So the first one is when x is 0, y is 2. And when x is 2, y is negative 4. And let's find one more, the x-intercept. The x-intercept, we have to calculate it to get it. So what we do is 0, when y is 0, what's x? So 0 is equal to minus 3x plus 2. Minus 3x goes to the other side, and 3x is equal to 2. That means x is 2 over 3. 2 over 3 is 0.6666, so but I just rounded to 0.6. And then plot it on the coordinate plane, as you can see. And the equation of the line is y is equal to minus 3x plus 2. Let's see. አሁን ይሄንን ስታፕ አድርጋችሁት ራሱን ኢኩዌሽን ወስዳችሁ the same coordinate plane and line equation plot አድርጉና practice አድርጉት. That's what I do usually. I just redo exactly what I have learned before I do any other example without looking the example.